Hello everyone. Well, in this video, I'm going to discuss how to validate the content when the response is in XML format. So this is our response in XML format. In our previous video, when we were dealing with the response which is in JSON format, in order to identify the property, we use dot operator. In case of XML, we are going to use forward slash. So this is the response in XML format. Sometime in XML, these items are termed as node or element. So in this case, if I want to validate the value of job ID, I'm going to write the expression as response forward slash list forward slash item forward slash job ID. Because job ID is present inside the item and item is present inside the list node. And this expression should be equal to 1. In the similar manner, if I want to validate the value of job title, my expression would be job title. And these expressions are also called as XPath. In the similar manner, if I want to validate the experience node, my expression will be so response forward slash list forward slash item and experience. So in the response, if you observe, this particular entry is in the form of list, or you can say array. So if I want to validate the first entry, my XPath will be slash, and here I need to use the index, and this should be equal to this value. So in JSON array, the index start from 0, whereas in case of XML, the index will start from 1. And if I change the index, I should receive the second value. In the similar manner, for this property, the XPath will be technology node is also a list or array. In order to fetch a particular value, I need to use index with it. For this entry, the XPath will be response forward slash list forward slash item project forward slash project forward slash technology, again one more forward slash technology, and then index value. So let me go ahead and write the script for this. So first of all, I'm going to create the copy of this feature file, and let me call it as validate XML response. In this case, first I'm going to update the header to receive the response in XML. And then I will use all this XPath for the validation. And keyword match followed by the XPath. Let me add this feature file in the runner. and then run this runner. So as you can see here, our test is passing. So in this expression, you can also skip the use of response keyword. So you can rewrite this same expression without the response keyword also. So in this case also, the Karate framework will identify this XPath in the response and do the validation. And let me change the index. So in this case, our test will fail. In Karate framework, you can traverse the XML similar to that of JSON. That means you can rewrite this expression using the dot operator, assuming that you are parsing a JSON response, although the actual response is in XML. And Karate framework will take care of that. So I can rewrite this expression using the dot operator. So all the forward slash will change to dot operator. And this expression should be equal to this value. Now in this case, our scenario will fail as we are traversing the response assuming that it's a JSON. In case of JSON, array index start from 0. So this should be 0. So our test is passing. Once you have started using the JSON expression, you can also use the wildcard character.